we're gonna go save a kid, a stupid ass kid, and we're in the wild, 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 wild west, where they do a lot of drugs. Yeah. That's where we are right now, and that's what we're gonna do. Aaronville is helping us stake it out, and we found some illegal things happening, so we're gonna go and figure that out. We're blowing smoke. We collected feces. We're gonna throw it at them, and then monsters are gonna be attracted. A fair number appear to be gathering inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. I'll sit onto the bonfire near the middle of town. The Yihihiseya will come soon after. Okay. Whatever you say, Aaronvale. Off we go to throw poop on a fire and track some monsters. Fire poop. Also, we need new minions. Sorry, Gilgamesh. You're being replaced by Raban. You were here last time. You were here before. We're not. I didn't mean to bring Vu out either. Okay, pour him it is. Poop. Hiya. Poop on the fire. What's that smell? What did that smell? Yeah, that reeks. What did you put in that fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Bro, it smells like shit in here. Oh, did something die? Aha, this guy. Someone want to explain what ungodly stench that... What's that ungodly stench to me? There's a bracelet. Does someone want to explain why it smells like feces on fire? Boss? Over there. Huh? What in the world? Birds. My God. Run for your lives. Everyone run, we got pterodactyls. So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear. I swear when I find out who did this. Oop. I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. They'll hear you. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shit, who was that? Hey, are you gonna help me out or what? You fucked up our plan, my guy. The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. God damn it. This kid. All that effort and not to show for it. So sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. I do apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. What the fuck? Really? I didn't even know you were who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? No, not in the slightest, kid. You're like an idiot. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? One and the same. When he's not masquerading as the gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dusk Watch. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. Trying to get back something those vultures stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hidden his cash. Reckon he's headed there right now too. We can go together. I got a score to settle with him myself. I doubt that you do. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits at Tonatensyawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends who founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. You just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. Back then we were good kids. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how, with a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even though in positions of authority. We made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. About a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Hey Andy, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I've been working on some stuff today, and now I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. So it's going good. It's going good. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I'm having very fun times. Casey ran in here because she thought I had the webcam going. She was gonna come in and wave, and then she saw that it wasn't going, got very disappointed and left. Talked it over with my friends, Kiwikana and Liwine, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. I felt the wave. Don't worry, Casey. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dusk Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there's no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dusk Watch. So why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town? I was, until that guy with a spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town, that Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me a prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. You said the Death Watch would be of no help, but are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimaka, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy sheriff's, who do you think he'd believe? I did not have work today, luckily. I go back to work tomorrow, and I'll be working for the next 4 or 5 days. Well, I know if he knows where this vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps we can help. He can help us recover not because of the bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Shishinuezi Springs. Guess all we can do is decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. Off we go. Fight bandits in a duel, because this is a country town where it's high noon. Reality, it's not high noon. In game, it is 7 a.m. Almost. So, one person. Hero. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Aaronvale, the loot. Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky. But I suppose it's an opinion for someone with his authority. Options are not opinion. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel until Yalal, where they're sold off. Is this like an or are you just catching up? I'm just catching up. This is the most recent expansion. But I'm catching up on the most recent expansion. I think I'm halfway done with it right now, and then the new patch just came out like last week. So we're a little behind. I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'd wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. Wasn't sure what to make of you after... God, these names. Husatawi. But I'm glad to see you're more. I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit it. There's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here, over to Husatawi. Would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. Using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if Huehuete's carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find it once he's behind the bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle his way out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. Yeah, this is literally just, we're done with the whole like, oh, Dawn's servant, Wuklamat's gonna go and become the leader. Done with all that halfway through the expansion. Now we're in the Wild West, Andy. We're in the wild, wild west, and everyone's a cowboy and shooting guns and stuff. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. Plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? Fuck it. So yeah, let him have his duel. Fuck it. Thanks. I sure was lucky running into you two. The two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen Tona Tenyawi. Probably best if I stayed and searched the barrels. And you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Husatobi. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Okay. All right then, let's get to it. Off we go. We're likely that Shitonan's doing. What's his angle? Huh. And then there's the brat. It's the past time I dealt with him. Poke him. Smash poke. Hey, wake up. Huh, what's this? An unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the Dusk Watch, miss? Yeah. I've been robbed. What? Zeko tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. Desperate was he to see his friends free from prison. He turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, miss. My trouble you take me to him? Yeah. Let's go. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist, Fuezi Springs is home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, though. Yeah, undesirables, you say. Undesirables. Like criminals, sir? Like you? Boom, ba-doo-doo-doo. Dum, dum. Is this the place? I don't see him. Just a little further. Let's see. Very well, lead on. We ride. Just gotta get him all the way to this town right here. There's gold in these fields, blue gold. Best be wary of beasts in these parts. They may prefer to snack on cerulean, but for you, I reckon they'd make an exception. What are you trying to say? That I look like a snack? Mm-hmm. He's trying to get some. Trust me, he's totally over here. Is this the place then? Sorry, I'm still learning my way around. I could have sworn after me. Sorry, I'm still learning. I'm still trying my best. Some sort of joke of all the. Let's keep moving. Yeah. A bit farther, just a bit farther. And you'll be in my clutches. Sunbeards, little bastards. What the fuck? This better be the place. I left him and typed around in a big rock. It must have been a different rock. Oh, I remember now. Now I remember. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I both would both dearly regret. What, is he gonna try to fucking kill me? Boy, I'll fight you. Think you could take me on? Oh shit, it's a sunbeard. Just keep running. We're stuck. No, just keep running. Just ignore the sunbeard, my guy. It's fine. Stuck on a tree again. Sunbeard doesn't exist. Neither do these cactar guys. Unless you'd rather I feed you raw one, needles and all. Cut the chit chat. Oh, God, he is a dick. Sir, you don't gotta be so rude. I'm trying to help you, help me, help you, help me. All right, where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zekoa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. About it, he must have escaped. Goodness me, where could he have gone? Oh, he must have escaped. That's it. I've had it with all these games, and I've had it with you. Hey, we huite. You looking for me? Oh my God, it's him. If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. Told you he escaped. You'll be begging for a cell in it by the time I'm done with you. You'll be asking to be arrested. 3 meals a day. Bed. Roof over your head.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Why is there an echo? Why does it sound like we're in a cave? We're out in the open.
Well, if it isn't our young outlaw.
Why is it echoing?
You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
I like my voice is better.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Why are you echoing? I hope it's not my end. I hope it's actually just this cutscene.
Hey, that's my jewelry.
And my bag!
All right, I'm gonna turn my headset off and turn it back on.
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisena.
It's still echoing. Oh my god.
With others bound for Tuliola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity.
Oh my god.
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
Ooh.
It was from the vow of resolve?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Fucked up, bud.
you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Mm-hmm. You've had to arrest yourself.
What's the meaning of this, Woohoote?
Yeah, Wahute.
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, let's kick his ass.
The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Yeah. Yeah, duel.
Woohoote, I challenge you to a duel.
Oh my god.
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
That's not how real life works, though. Well, you know what?
Have at it.
It's fantasy.
Let your pistols do the talking. Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
It's not a game, it's tradition, bastard.
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Got him.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this. Come on, Sakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just
I'll
watch.
fucking stick a nail in one of those rubber bullets. It's the old ways. The old ways where we fought with Nerf guns with push pins stuck in the bullets. We'd fire them at each other. Yeah, the old ways. Never fun unless someone almost loses an eye. Oh my god, it's adorable. It's a crab with a hay bale on top to act like the hay bale. Oh my god, he got him.
Oh, you little shit!
He got him.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Yeah. Get fucked. Okay, let's see if it keeps echoing after we get out of the cutscene.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up.
Lock me up and do it.
But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
I'm a hero.
You drew your gun within town limits. But we Wu-Tang drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Thank God.
As are your friends.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're not such a bad guy after all.
Still wish this wasn't echoing.
Just a man of the wilds, like you.
The music isn't echoing. I feel like it is
Think
just
that
the
we
voices in the
Wu-Tang
cutscene.
taking control of the Daybreakers. It pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
From the Tenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow.
Nice, nice, nice.
What about you, Zekwa? What do you intend to do now?
Why? What I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Yes, sir.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamott's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Oh, birds. Yeah, the game sounds normal. It was just a cutscene. Weird. Is it because of the weather? Maybe it's because it's windy here. It ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. It's finally over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. We got food. We got wild banana blend. We got a sweet muffin. On track. Now we have the bracelet. Now that we have a bracelet, let's return to Shishinowezi Springs. We'll be staying there long. I'd like to give you proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but we're no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Part of me thinks the entire cutscene was screwed up specifically because the gales are happening right now as a weather. Doom doom down down. Leave me alone, Cerula Bomb. Leave me alone. Grabbing a blanket. I'm back. Just letting myself auto run for a second. Okay. It's kind of cold now.
My bracelet, thank you so much. This is more than just a gift, it's part of me I could never hope to replace. Truly, Woot Clement is blessed to have such devoted friends.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances.
Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depths of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so.
Oh.
Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him.
An easy claim to make with the gift of hindsight.
There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Kiwikana and Liwine. If it wasn't for you believing in Zekoa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You had no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard Whute put behind bars.
We never gave up hope that Zekoa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers, but he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Fortunately, our group is smaller now and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Anyways,
Even so, if anyone should give the Duskwatch a slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train every night and day, so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Right, and you'll teach us how to draw your pistols so fast, won't you?
and we won't need a duel if all goes as it should.
But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match and beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word.
Until we meet again. Also, so I just looked it up. The reason it was echoing, I guess I have spatial audio. I must have spatial audio enabled in the game's settings. By having that enabled, the gale weather made the location appear as if it was a large room, a large empty room, causing it to echo because it's saying that the voices are in a large empty room, basically. So it's doing a spatial echoing for the sound. For more immersion, but in reality, there was no echo. There's not supposed to be an echo.
Excuse me? If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest and die. I mean, as long as I'll be here for a while yet, though. Don't let me know if there's anything I can be of assistance. Oh.
Are you not planning to take the train home?
Oh, train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you?
Bro. You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake must have happened when we were still down south. There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. Well, off we are to fix the train tracks. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you can speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station is just over there. Bruh. Yeah, so theoretically the gale is gone now, so it shouldn't echo in the next cutscene if there's audio. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays. No, why would they be?
I'm so sorry,
It
but
still echoes.
I'm not sure when the train will be running again.
Okay. No, I don't want to skip the cutscene. Fuck, we have to go through another cutscene with echoing audio. Sorry about this.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
It wasn't the weather then. I gotta fix my settings then.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
Maybe I can fix outside of game. Background.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few
Echoing.
hands for too much work. It's time consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
succession ceremony. We would have been in Tuliolal at the time.
One more thing. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this the best I can. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Try unplugging and plugging back the headset. I don't know why that did that. I'm so sorry.
If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
Right. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Having seen my fair share of tremors, if I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
I think I know what the problem is. Okay.
Is there anything I
Nope.
can do to help?
Why? Not streaming. It's when I'm not in this, when I'm not in like the stream window, it's not echoing. When I'm in the stream window, it's echoing.
Seriously?
Oh.
You're offering to help?
Got it. I don't know why that worked, but I got it. Why is that a thing? Weird. Anyways, it's working now.
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
I fixed
Though,
it.
if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
We're gonna help. I was totally paying attention, not trying to fix audio problems.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Okay. Go inside and meet the crew. We're gonna fix the train tracks.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
It's okay, Aaronville.
There they are.
Here I am.
That's them, the 2 volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Literally, it's, yeah. Uh-huh. Literally. They copy and paste.
Something the matter?
These are the, because in Shadowrunners, when we went to that world, everyone has, like, you know, a person, like a clone to a degree, you know what I mean? Like a soul link person, because it's like a parallel world. So these are our versions of the guys over there. Or do you happen to be fans of trolleys?
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
Yeah.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first.
Fair.
Come on, no time to waste.
If you say so, sir. That's cool that we have I do like that we're getting like a little flashback to Shadowbringers though. Pretty cool. That means that this entire time, even outside of like just the music, it was also repeating. I just never noticed. Those no small number live in Shalonia. I must confess I have never visited the home of the Hetsaro. As they largely live in accordance with the older traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. One with nature, we can get a new weapon. Come, let's follow Walika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, and you can still see it from outside. I'm quite taken with the slick design of the head end of myself. Though you... I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself. Though if you peek through the window, you can probably catch a glimpse of it. Enough jabbering, Shinza. Let's take... thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do. So let's get to it. Come on, Shinza. We'll see you there. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way after all. Bird. Doom 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 doom. Okay. Must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it is to be. It must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. Mewattesoan should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. Okay. I see it's over yonder, I'm assuming. Ah, there you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Mewatsoan, but I do know their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. We're gonna go speak to the natives, as the cowboys. I'll be looking while playing games. You are all good, Andy. You are all good. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Shishawezi Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. Glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I am Watto, chief of Mewatsoana, and this is my son, Shepetto. A pleasure to meet you. I thank you for your warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I am Wawalika, station master of Dawntrail Railin. A recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. Isabella and Aaronville, who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. I'm a cat. Yes. There are most curious air about you. Of oil and steel, tan leather, and the faintest hint of meadows awash with unfamiliar flora. I gather you're not from these lands. I'm a traveler of the star. I travel the world.
Truly, I'd love to know more about you and the lands you've seen.
And though your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. Of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso, in particular, have done much to guide our way of life. We're to hunt together, to lay our heads. Hetso teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason I believe that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see. But the word Hetso, it means leader of souls in the Hetsaro tongue, does it not? Does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetsaro. Here we look to the Ronique for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of Aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. If you'll just follow me really quick,